Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Nugget of Truth Time with Pastor Matt on a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning. We're in the middle of a real short series on the dangers of a Bible reading plan. The first one was duty. The second one is pride. And this one probably is the most poignant, if I could use that word. Practical, maybe. I don't know. This is Nugget number 299. A danger of a Bible reading plan. Guilt. Don't feel condemned for failing. God is not unhappy with you. The Bible is to draw us closer to Him, not repel you because you feel bad about failing. To me, this is probably the most like I said, poignant one, practical one, the most applicable one. Again, reading God's Word is hugely important. And please understand, I'm never going to dissuade anybody from trying to read God's Word and to get into the Bible each and every day, in fact, if possible. But the danger that we just need to be aware of is what happens when you fail. You might start off with the best intentions and you might start off doing really well for a month or two or three or four, but eventually life catches up and you fall behind, and then the next thing you feel is guilt. And that's something that we all kind of need to just sit on for a moment. You're feeling guilty about not reading God's Word. You're feeling condemned. There's a difference between guilt and conviction. All right, we should feel the conviction, I should read God's Word because it's good for me and it draws me closer to God, and that's how He reveals Himself. And so conviction is fine, but feeling guilty or condemned about not reading God's Word, that doesn't draw you into relationship. That just repels you. And that's a sad thing. If people are actually repelled from God's Word because they feel guilty because they had a goal or, a hope of being in the Bible every day. The danger of a daily Bible reading plan. And again, this might seem counterintuitive, and please don't misunderstand. It is incredibly, vitally important that we're in God's Word. But when we feel guilty, if we ever feel guilty about falling short, guilt comes. That's condemnation. And again, conviction, yes. Guilt, no. And to me, this is probably the most powerful, I guess. I can't think of the word I want to think of, but this one might resonate the most out of the three dangers that we've talked about already. So dig into God's Word. When you get hungry, we eat. Spiritually, when we get hungry, we need to feed on God's Word as well, but don't feel a sense of condemnation or even guilt. Conviction, yes, but I'll say guilt, no. All right, take care. God bless. Bye.